Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Uncle Hoku, Kevin Scott, and Wattage Life Craps. Good morning. Good morning. You're gonna miss me tomorrow. I have a work meeting tomorrow during the day, so we're gonna warm up again with the dice that are fused together, the barrel dice. That was off center. Was better. Mediocre. I get him the land back. Good morning, Justin Martin. We can get him the land flat. There. We'll two more with the barrel dice, then we will switch over to the regular dice. High energy. Let's switch over to the regular dice. 3632. Split off with that left die. Land it tight. 36. 3632. That was one dice off axis. Implosion. Split apart when they left my fingers. 1-6. Obviously, work on mechanics today. It's been a long week at work already, even though I only have 2 nights in. Good morning, Coach Joe. A little bit of a higher arc on that one. 1, 5, 6. And let's go 3, 1, 3, 5. Two hard 4. Back 3, 6, 3, 2. These are splitting apart. There you go. landed nice and even that time. 3, 2, 5. And that'll give us a 1, 3, 1, 2. They split apart again. 5, 4, 9. Mm-hmm. 6, 5, 6, 4. Cross sixes. They're rolling off my fingertips nicely now. Dropping that thumb out. We got 2, 4, 6. And the dice are not crossing on me, so that's nice. 1, 2, 1, 4. Six, 3, 9. Let's jump into Crapsee. We got Jerry Mitchell. Good morning. One more throw here, now we'll get started. 5, 6, 5, 3. Six, 3, 9 again. Okay, let's get her started. Here we go. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 446 of the Level Up program and day number 156 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Kevin Scott, Wattage Live Craps, Justin Martin, Coach Joe, and Jerry Mitchell. So good morning to all. We have 15 people watching at the current moment, 5 likes. On the Crapsee side of things, we have 10 people already signed in. Make sure you hit that live tab, and that'll bring you over to the table that we are using today. We are starting off with essentially the same bankroll as yesterday. We did make goal yesterday, but I kept on playing, and we went down to where we basically started. So our win goal again is going to be $503. and our stop loss is at $755. And it's the amount that I would lose if I was at the actual casino before I would walk away from the table. We are going to consider yesterday a win, even though we lost the bankroll, because when we did get to go, I said in the real casino I would walk away. So we're going to call that as 48 wins and 17 losses coming into today's show. And we're going to start off with the cousin two set, 3632. And we're not going to do any bets at the current moment. And we'll call this all bet set and dice out. So before we get dice out, what says I just remembered I had a crazy dream about me. Wow, that's pretty bad. We went to a concert, we went to the casino, and then you told me you didn't know how to use Crapsee. Oh my God. I'm glad it was that type of dream, not a different type of dream, but 3632, dice out. They stick cross on us. We have a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So let's mark that point as 6. We have a 3-6-3-2 dice set with a 3-3 hard 6 result. And let's go at 320 cross, 350 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 60 on that 6 and 8. Again, we'll go back to the 3-6-3-2 dice set. So Jerry said he bought 25 raffle tickets for the awesome table. I appreciate it, Jerry. Keep that in mind, everybody, that the crapsforthecure.com is still accepting bids on all the different things. And they were going to keep that open until November 11th, I believe, when John actually has the drawing. Probably going to do it on his show, but I'm not exactly sure when. But if I have to guess, it'll be on his show. But let's call this all bets set here. And dice out. So go to crapsforthecure.com and place your bids. Remember, all the money goes to a good cause. Dice out. Dice crossed again. We have a 1-3-4 that is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. The 3-6-3-2 with a 1-3-4 result. So that's going to be hit number 1. And we're going to pressure that for $100. And we're going to see if we can do that 410 flip again. So we're going to make the 4 look like 150. And we're going to stick with cousin 2 dice sets. So we're going to a 2-1-2-3. Yep, Veterans Day is November 11th, correct. And all bets set. It's out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that should be enough to get us out of the shooter. 2-1-2-3 is the dice set. And we have 5-4-9 or 9, Big Daddy Mac. So we weren't able to do the 410 flip at all, but because we're going to get out of the shooter as fast as we can. So I have 168 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. We'll go 125 across. And we're going to go with a 6-5-6-4 dice set. And all bets set. Dice up. The right one did not get all the way down. We have a 5-6, the Yo Chef. So that was using the 6-5-6-4 die set. And we have a 5-6. This can be one or single pair check dice. Both on axis. 3-5-3-6 will be our new dice set. 3-5-3-6. And that yield did nothing for our bets, so we're going to keep everything the same. We forgot to pressure that 5 and 9 with the. Oh no, we came down to 160 cross. That's right. So we're out of the shooter, $8 in profit so far. So all bets set. Look at our press our numbers up as we get hits now. Five, 3, 8, the grape ape. And that's using the 3-5-3-6 dice set. 5-3-8 results. So we're gonna pressure the 6 and the 8 up to 42 each. Remember the first press, we're going to be doing sister presses, and then after that, we'll just do trend betting of the number that's being hit. And the reason we're doing that is so that we can get in a little bit more money on the table, so we can get a little bit more money back to the rack once we do get another hit. So 1-5-1-3. And all bets set. 5-6, Yo Chef again. Wow. Okay. And again, 1-5-1-3 dice set. And 5-6-11 results. Three, 5-3-6 is going to be our new deuce dice set. Same one we had 2 rolls ago. 3-5-3-6. And all bets set. 14 people playing along, 14 people watching. Slow day on the YouTube world here. Looks like John will be having a show today at 9:15 Central Time. And we have 3-2-5, the Justice 5. And again, 3-5-3-6 is the dice set with a 3-2-5 result. Don't like the way that one landed and came off the back wall. That kind of didn't feel totally comfortable. We're gonna go $35 on that 5. We'll go 35 on the 9. And our new dice set will be 1-3-1-2. Cross 6s on the bottom. And all bets set. Ooh, that one jumped over again. We have a 3-2-5 again. The right one jumped up and over the left side. 1-3-1-2 is the dice set. And we got 3-2-5 result. And that's going to allow us to go to $60 on that 5. 287 brought back to rack. We have 229 currently on the table. 1-3-1-2, same as the last time. And all but set. If I took everything off the table, we'd be at 53.08. That's still about $200 under goal yet. Ooh, that was super long. We got lucky. We got a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend weighing it in. Sorry, Glenn. 1-3-1-2 and 4-6. And that was a bad toss there because we missed our landing zone by about 4 inches. Ice must have stuck to my fingers a little extra long, but it is another number towards that ATS. So it is a midnight. I am not playing the ATS, so it does not matter to me, but some of you guys it might. 5-6, 5. I'm sorry, 5-4, 5-6. Our new day set. All bets out. Right, our left one did not get all the way down. 5-2-7. Ouch. That is the Bruce. Not become shark bait. So we have a 5-4, 5-6 dice set. And a 5-2-7 result. So we got a double-digit roll on that first shooter. Yesterday we started off with a 16 roll. Today we're starting off with a 10. Our bankroll's at 51.28. So we're up about $107. About exactly $107 on that shooter profit. So let's go back 3-6-3-2. And all but set. It's out. 'Again, that right one jumped over the left. 6-3-9. That would be the center field 9. So let's mark that point at 9. 3-6-3-2 is the dice set. 6-3-9 is the result. So that's a single pitch. Five, 6, 5, 3. And I'm going to go 320 across. We'll call that all bet set. That's all. 5-5 hard 10. That is the Old Bay bushel. So we're going to get another chance at doing that 4-10 flip. 5-6-5-3 the dice sets. That's a primary on top on both dice. And let's do this one. So let's make that 10 look like 150. We're going to drop another 100 onto it. Go back 3-6-3-2. And it'd be nice if we could hit another 10 right away so we can do that flip. So we have a 3-6-3-2. That's all. Yeah, we got a 5-4 hard 9. I think we did that last time. We did a 4 and then a 9. This time we did a 10 and then a 9. 3-6-3-2 dice set. And we got a 5-4 hard 9, Big Daddy. And that was a winner 9, by the way. So our puck comes off. We're going to pressure the 5 and 9 up to 85, though, before we turn our bets off. In fact, no, we're pulling our bets down again. We got out of that shooter again. What am I thinking? We're going to go 160 across, up and off. Be looking for a new point here coming out. 6, 5, 6, 4 is the dice set. Cross 6 is on top. And dice out. 3, 5, 8, the grape 8. That's nice toss because both of the dice are up tight against the back wall. And that was using the 6, 5, 6, 4. 3, 5, 8 result. So let's mark the point of 8. And that was a drift left of the dice. 6, 3, 6, 5. 19 people playing along with Crapsee, 15 people watching. And let's go all bet set. Our bets are back on. A little bit of a high bounce. We have a 1, 4, 5, the truck and camper. So that is going to be a 6, 3, 6, 5 dice set. And 1, 4, 5 result. So we're going to pressure the 5 and 9 up to 35 each. 203 brought back to rack, 180 on the table. 5, 1, 5, 4. So I watched the Casino Tears podcast last night, dropped. It's like 33 minutes long. This morning, the Senior World Wrestling Championships started. Jordan Burroughs is one of the United States wrestlers, one of the best wrestlers ever, and he won his match this morning. So that was kind of neat to see. He's out. They split apart when they left my fingers. We got lucky. We had a 6, 4, 10. And that is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. And that is using a 5, 1, 5, 4. 6, 4, 10 result. Double pitch of the dice. Nice that the dice split apart when I left my fingers. So that was not the best roll in the world. But we're going to go to $50 on that 10. If you brought back 205 on a table, if we took everything down, it would be at 53.80, which is about $140, $160 shy of where we need to be. We'll go 2624. And we'll call it all bet set. 527. We just cannot get a longer roll at all. And again, that is the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. 2624. Now when the dice split apart in air, I'm not really sure why that happened. Hopefully you guys are making a little bit of money here. If anybody has that goal, make sure you put it in. We had a 10 and a 7 for our length of rolls so far. Again, 3632. Stick with that cousin 2 set here. We have an 8.5 SOR and 8.5 SRR. And we'll go all bet set. Nice up. Well, they hit that corner and it rolled right out. 538 Grape Ape. So this is going to be shooter number 3 using a 3632. And we have a 538 result. So it's marked at point of 8. And again, we're going to go 320 across. 15 4 5 9 and 10. We got 60 on the 6 and 8. 1 5 1 3 is our dice set. 1 5 1 3. Guys are quiet in the chat today. There's a chat. Six 3 9 center field 9. Easy 9 soft rank. Using the 1 5 1 3. 6 3 9 result. Pressure that 9 and 5 up to 85 each. I mean, a lot of 5s and 9s today so far. Good morning, Mike. Justin is tired this morning. Good morning, Jen. Yeah, let's go. Oops, we have 3. 5 6 5 3. All bet set. Kind of jerked that one when I released it, but we have a 3 5 8. That is a grape ape and winner 8. So that is going to be puck off. 5 6 5 3 is a dice set. And we have 3 5 8 results. So the puck is going to turn off, but we're going to pressure that 9 and 6, or sorry, the 6 and 8 up to $96 each. And we'll turn those bets off. And our dice set's going to be a 3 on the outside. There you go. 6 3 6 5. And Justin Martin said he had a 26 roll during his practice yesterday, but after that, it was lucky to get 3 rolls again. It kind of was like my rolls yesterday. I had a 16 and I had like an 8 7, a 3 and a 2, and then I had a 10 at the end. So similar to what I did. And 48 degrees. It's warmer in Wisconsin today, Jen, than it is by you. Wow. I got done with work this morning. It was in the low 60s. So that is awesome. And they looking for a new point. So maybe we should move to Wisconsin. And we have a 167 on the come out. Good time for that. And let's go 6365 dice set. Sorry, Jen. And that is going to be a pass line winner come out natural. I can see Jen just swearing at me right now because I knocked her don't off and then I hit 7 on the come out. 3632. And other bets are still turned off. Supposed to get snow tomorrow in Minnesota. Wow, last year, boo Jen goes, last year on Halloween, because I had the same meeting I'm going to tomorrow that last year on Halloween as well. We had a snowstorm on Halloween. Tomorrow in Wisconsin is supposed to be in the 60s, and then it's supposed to be down in the 50s on the weekend. This weekend, I'm going to probably start my bow hunting. The rut should be starting here pretty soon in Wisconsin. Held on to that just a little bit too long. 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. There you go, Jen. You got that back now. And I was using a 3-6-3-2. And a 2-1-3 wraps. Pass line loser. Come on, loser. Still looking for a point here, and that's our first 3 for the day. We have not thrown any midnights or aces yet. We're going to go 3-2-3-1. 3V on top. 3-2-3-1. So you had that snowstorm last year too, yeah, Justin. It was kind of a freak snowstorm. We were in the middle of our meeting and we were outside actually doing fire training, fire extinguisher training in the middle of a blizzard on Halloween. Bet you we got probably about 3/4 of an inch that day, and it was gone like 2 days later. They sucked. And 314, that is the Big Joe from Crafts Master Journey. So let's mark that point up 4. And again, that was using a 3-2-3-1 dice set. 3-2-3-1. So that gives us a single pitch of the dice. And then all of our bets will be turned back on. It wasn't bad. Fire extinguisher training is they bring us outside, the fire department comes in, they light a little pit full of fire, and you walk out with a fire extinguisher, you go done. Next person. He probably had like, I don't know, 200 of us going through it. But that's just part of the training. It's a safety training day. We got a 5-3-5-1 dice set. So they'll be doing safety training on all different things, but all bet sets. Yeah, we didn't have much snow last year either. I only got the snowblower out like 2 or 3 times last year. But still more dustings. But I live in an area along Lake Michigan where snow goes either north or south of us, not directly on us usually. It's out. Ooh, that right one jumped over again. 268. It is the Dirt Cell 8. Go out, support free live content and give that thumbs up where deserved. 5-3-5-1 is a dice set. And we have a 268 result. And that should be enough to get us out of that shooter finally. So far, knock on table, we got out of the shooter, each and every shooter so far. It's 252 brought back. Bring our bets down. We're going to go 160 across. This is going to be our highest profit shooter so far. Good morning, David. I'm not going to move to the other side of the lake because the other side of the lake gets more snow than we do here. Good morning, Frida. Um, that is, if you know anything about the Great Lakes, everybody, you have things called lake effect snow. And the east side of the lake usually gets the most snow. So northern Wisconsin gets the southeast side of Lake Superior. And eastern Wisconsin gets, well, we get lake effect. What happens is the weather blows over onto the lake and then it circles around and we get dumped on a lot of times. So that's called lake effect snow. So 4246. That's out. Knife. Okay, here we go. Let's get some good money coming back here now. We're short on another six, or another eight. 268 Duracell 8. So that is going to be a repeat hit there. 4246. And that's going to allow us to pressure. Get over to that screen so you can see what I'm pressuring to. $42 on the 6 and $42 on the 8. 287 brought back 184 on the table. If I took everything off, we'd be a 54.62, which puts us about $62 shy of goal. Again, if you've made goal, make sure you put in the chat that you made goal. 4246 is our new dice. It's the same as the last time. And all but set. 22 people playing along. We have 19 people watching, 10 likes. Please share the love and give me that thumbs up if you can, please. Thanks so much. Three, two, five, Justice 5. They still landed nice and close to the back wall, but they did split apart a little bit. 4, 2, 4, 6. Couldn't read my writing there. I almost said a 4, 3, 4, 6, but 3, 2, 5, Justice 5 results. And we're going to go to $35 on that 5 and 9. Have to keep an eye on it. We are getting close to goal here. 1, 3, 1, 2 is a dice set. Cross sixes on the bottom. 1, 3, 1, 2. All but set. It jumped over again. Damn it. 257. That would have came down. I would have been pretty darn close to goal. But that is the Bruce again. That is our nemesis today. 1, 3, 1, 2. So the 2, 5 is showing up. That is the dominant 7 today. And that is a single pitch, one dice off axis, implosion, single pitch towards us. But another 10 roller. So we had made $118 on that one. So we're up to $52.93 on our bankroll today so far. So if I go up another $227, I should be at goal here. So 3632, we're going to stick with that cousin 2 set. It is being profitable for us. And let's call this all bet set. Dice out. 21 people playing along here. Still only 10 likes. Come on, people. Dice out. 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on it in Big Ben. So 3, 6, 3, 2. 4, 6, 10 result. So let's do that 4, 10 flip again. No, that was a setting the point of 10. Never mind. Silly me. So we got 320 across. And this can give us a 5, 4, 5, 6, 2V in the bottom. 5, 4, 5, 6. All but set. They split apart when they landed 2, 3, 5, justice 5. And 5, 4, 5, 6. So they're splitting apart a lot of times when they're landing on a table, meaning that they're really close together. And they're bouncing off of each other. We're going to go to $85 on the 5, $85 on the 9. Good morning, Fuzzy. You are up early here and on the show. Welcome. 6263. So since Fuzzy's here, we're gonna have to do the fuzzy call if we get that number. And all bets set. Fuzzy changed my 314 call around here, so we'll announce it when we hit it. Days out. And it bounced over. We have a 437. So that is our first 4-3, I believe, today. And again, I was using a 6263 dice set with a 437 result. So that's going to be the first losing hand that we actually have today. All the other shooters we're able to get out of them. So it's 3 rolls long here. Let's switch over to the cousin one set now. 3236. So it was 4 rolls, 2 7s, so half of them were 7. 2, 3, 2, 3, 6. And we'll call that all bet set. It's up. And 527 on a come out. We'll give it another chance here. There's a pass lane winner come out natural. So all of a sudden these 7s are showing up. Actually, I'm gonna switch it over. We're gonna go all 7 set really quick. 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 2, 3. And we're gonna stick with that for a little bit. Good morning, Mad Hatter. And they sell it. So I did the math. We have about 2.5, 3 months left of the black belt level before we go on to the second degree black belt. They sell it. And we have a 325, justice 5. So it's marked that point of 5. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. Let's go 325 result. So I'm starting to put the curriculum together for the second degree black belt. It's gonna be similar to what we're doing on the black belt, but we're gonna probably be analyzing the dice to the point where we can make changes on the fly. So we can make changes at the table in a more expedient process. Let's go 320 across again. And based off the roll results, we'll be able to interchange between not only the 3V, 2V, and cross sixes, but we'll throw in the sevens, we'll throw in the hardways, we'll throw in the kissing sets, and we'll be able to bounce all around. And I'll hopefully have a little method for you guys to make those changes that are it's a little bit easier to understand what George uses. So something similar to his matrix, but easier to interpret and do on the table. So I'm putting it together right now. 5, 4, 2, 3, dice out. The short and dice did roll over. We have a 2, 1, 3, ace, deuce. And that is the Alfredo sauce. 5, 4, 2, 3. This is dice set. And that was not a good roll, because neither one of them hit the back wall, and they both drifted to the left. That was still one dice off axis there. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Again, that right one jumped over the left. 3, 3 hard, 6, the double degen. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. 3, 3 hard, 6 is the result. So let's pressure that 6 and 8 up to $96. Come on, mouse work. There we go. Sticking with the all winner set. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bet set here. Dice out. Let's see if we can get another 6 or 8 right away. And we got a 6, 4, 10. Actually, a 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we had a 4, 6, 10 result. So let's do that 4, 10 flip again. Let's see which one hits first. Actually, it's 168 brought back. So we're going to bring our bets down. We'll get all this shit. We'll go 160 across. So I keep on forgetting that that gets me out of the shooter. So 5, 4, 2, 3. And all but set. So in the profit again, we're at 51.41. If I took everything down here. So just shy of 300 some odd dollars. Three, 2, 5, Justice 5. I got the darn hiccups. And that's a winner 5. So let's make the 9 and 5 look like 35 each. And we'll turn our bets off while we look for a new point. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's go all bet set. Face out. A little bit of high bounce. They have a 617 on the come out. And that is going to be double implosion of the dice. So that's a pass line winner. Come out natural. Resets at ATS. So make sure you get those bets up. That was no help for us because all of our bets were turned off. Good morning, Dan. And we'll call that all bet set. 50 degrees in Vegas. See, it's warmer in Wisconsin. All you guys need to move to Wisconsin. Here we go. Dice up. And that right one didn't get all the way down, but we have a 2-2 hard four. The hard fuzzy four. Let's go 2-2. Going to cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice at 2-2 is the result. And that's going to be a double pitch of the dice. So mark that point up 4, and the puck turns on. 43 in Arizona. You guys must be freezing. We were at we were in Vegas the first night. We went out, all of us went out to the Durango, and Big AZ had his last taping that night. We came out and it was really windy and it was kind of cold a little bit. Everybody was freezing, and I was like, "Oh, this is comfortable." And everybody's like, "Joe, you're nuts." But anyhow, all that said here, yeah, you do need to hop those sevens on my come out rolls, Jen, and consider doing the 11s as well. They thought you would have learned that on our trip. And we have a 2-1-3 ace deuce. The Alfredo sauce. No help for me. 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's be another double-digit roll. Good morning, Blue Jay Way. 71 in St. Louis. There we go, David. Now we gotta get these people moving over to the Midwest here. All but set. St. Louis, is that considered Midwest or is that considered the South? Great question. Four, 1, 5 trucking camper. 5, 4, 2, 3 4, 1, 5 result. So let's go to $60 on that 5. 252 brought back 205 on the table. It's west of the Mississippi, says Dan. Good morning, Timothy Hudson. You are new on the CMJ thing, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We do our shows at this time, Monday through Friday usually, but tomorrow I am going to be the absolute Midwest, says David. But tomorrow I'm going to be at a work meeting, so I'm not doing a show tomorrow, but normally it's Monday through Friday. So the absolute Midwest. Awesome. Okay. That's funny, Joe. We go to Vegas every year, either in June, July, or August. The wife and I will hang outside a bit. We first get there and enjoy the dry heat. I actually was surprised with the sun that really I didn't get sunburned at all. I'm very sensitive to the sun. And when we were down there last week, it really was not that bad for me. So I was actually fine with it. I actually got more sunburn, I think, a minor sunburn when we went to Arizona on that Monday for just a couple hours. They thought. I don't know why that made a difference, but we have a 2-4-6. That is our first Kevin the Carpenter 2x4 for the day. That were 2-3 and a 2-4-6 result. And that's going to allow us to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $42 each. If I pulled everything off, I would be at $52.60 for the day here. And our goal is 55.24. Gang goes in south of Chicago. I would also say they are the Southwest. Yeah. So anyhow, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. 22 people playing here. We got 24 people watching. We're up to 16 likes now. Let's see if we can get another 4 or 5 people throwing a thumbs up there. They saw it. That one came out of my fingers really weird, but we have a 516, the KitchenAid mixer. 5423 and a 516 result. That's gonna be a nice little hit for us. So we're gonna go to $60 on that 6 now. That's an increase of 3 units. 36 brought back 247 on the table. This is at 5309 if we took everything down. And all but set. Okay, so and we have 358, the grape ape. That one landed really nice. They came out with the fingers really nice. And that is going to be a 3-5. They landed nice and close to the back wall. The energy level is nice. So I actually like that one. It's our first tall number here. All we need is the 2 for the small. 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. And we're going to go to $60 on that 8 as well. Increase of 3 units. And we'll call it all bets set here. You see, love it when news in Chicago would refer to Rockford as downstate. Wow. They sucked. Red one was a little bit higher than the left on that. That was not usual. 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. And it's gonna be a nice little hit for us. 60 will pay 70. So it's going to $90 on that 6. If I took everything out, we have 54.28. So we're just about a little under $100 shy of goal again. Pound another 6, and that'll put us there. And I'll bet set. Face out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Now we got another 8. 4, 4 hard 8 square pair. Wow. So that'll put us at, if I take everything off, 54.98. And I was in the same situation here a little bit ago. That puts me at, if I took everything down, $26 shy of goal. Do I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Put a 90 on the 8. David says the all winner set throws a fairer number of hardways. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we'll go all bet set. Face out. We got a 415, and I believe that brings us to goal here, but let's mark that in here. 5, 4, 2, 3 dice set. 415 trucking camper. And hopefully that'll bring us to goal here. It does. We're at 55.82. Everything's down, so that puts us at $58 over goal. So I'm going to do this one. So we're going to bring our bets down, and I'm going to go with $15 on the 10. And we're going to go $15 on the 4. I'm going to try something here that I was thinking about at work this morning. I was a little bored. Actually, I'm thinking about craps all the time. I just got done watching The Queen's Gambit. If you guys have not seen that series on Netflix, awesome series. That's probably the third time I've watched it. And they talk about, you know, if you want to become professional, if you want to do this and that, that's all you do is you think and dream chess in that topic. But here I'm always thinking about craps. So I was thinking about craps at work, and I came up with this little strategy here. So let's go 5, 4, 2, 3, and go dice out. So let's see if we can hit a 4 or a 10. Oh, we got a 6. 3, 3 hard 6 again. The double degen. If I was smart, I would be only doing the 6 and 8 since we are hitting them. But I want to try this betting strategy and see if it works for me. 3, 3 hard 6. So if I would have kept my money up there, that would have been $105 hit. So I had 90 on that. 5, 4, 2, 3. But we are at goal today, so that is awesome. Took us a little bit to get in there. And dice out. Again, if you've made goal, make sure you put in the chat that you made goal. Let everybody know. Ooh, that was a rollback, but I'm finding out the result. 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So we're going to try this now. We have $15 on that 10. So we're going to pressure it to make it look like 40. And they'll make it a buy bet. So let's make that 10 look like 40 and see if we can hit that again. You're the best, says Fuzzy. I'm guessing that you had some money on that 10. Yeah, let's call all bets set here. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's see if we can hit that 10. We did not. We got 2, 1, 3, ace, deuce, Alfredo sauce. So switching over to the all-winner set was a good choice again. And like I said, when I get to the second degree black belt series, this is one of the things that we're going to be looking at on how and when you should change those dice sets around. So we'll go all bet set. 636 brought back to the rack. I have $55 on the table currently. Dice out. On 10. Oh, close. We got a 639. The easy 9, the soft frank. So again, I only have money on that 4 and 10 right now. Five, 4, 2, 3. So that was no help for me. Need the 2 for the small. We need the 11 and 12 for the tall. And Dan goes NY. All that set. Ooh, dice split apart on me. Ah, damn it. 3, 4, 7. Dice split apart as they were released. That would have been nice. Would have been nice. So 3, 4, 7 out. We did not get to try this new thing that I was hoping for. But anyhow, we made goal here. 5,550. $54 is what we end up with. So that is exactly $30 over goal. Let's look at our statistics for the day here. And we had 3 decent shooters there. We made money on 4 out of the 5 shooters. We had a 10, a 10, a 21, and then we had a 7 and a 3. So only one really bad roll. We had an SOR today of 10.2 and SRR of 6.4 today with 3 come out 7s. Our strong numbers were the 5 and 8, as well as the 10 and 3. Box numbers and inside numbers were high today, as well as the 4s and 10s were high. Come out 7s are high. Horns and fields are low today, with the hardways are also high as well. Looking at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday, we're at 7,118 throws in with an SOR of 9.59, an SRR of 6.56, and a BSR of 6.65. So let's check that chat here really quick before we end the show here. You were pressed up with green, says Jen. She almost made goal. You are welcome there, David. David made plus 500 or 600. But anyhow, guys, again, I'm not doing a show tomorrow. I have a work meeting tomorrow during the day, and I will be back on Friday, though. John should be going live in about 13 minutes or so. But hey, thanks for joining today. Hopefully you guys do come back on Friday. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours as well. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.